Hi everyone, welcome to my front row video. I wanted to talk about front row because it's one of my favorite things to use in the classroom to help students use technology. So here's my home page as the teacher. You will see that I have a couple of rosters here. Some of these are old from years past. This is my current roster. I have the free edition, which is obviously free. You can only get a school edition if your entire school actually joins, but there is a way around that, and I will talk about that at the end of the video. Along the side here, you will see Front Row's mascot is a little piggy, and I'll show you why later on as well. And then you can see the main things are Manage Roster, Assign Math, ELA Social Studies, Earn Rewards, Math, and then as we scroll down, you will find ELA and Social Studies. Social Studies is actually very new. I have not assigned my students any Social Studies on Front Row, but I am excited to try it. So let's get started. I want to show you my roster. So I'm going to click on Torres for 4th grade, and this is my 4th grade math and homeroom. So Mr. Yates and I actually do switch some students for grade 4 math and 4-5 math. So you will see I have my homeroom as well as a couple of students from his class added towards the bottom. So what you can see here is actually all the names, first and last name. You can do a couple of things here for students. You can edit the student, print a login card, share with a teacher or transfer to a teacher, move to another class of yours if you have multiple classes, and reset, or you can even remove the student. To add a class, when you log in, you would click Add Class, and there's a couple of details for you there. Okay. After you add a class, you will add the students, and each student has an option of what grade level they are on. So let's talk about assigning math. When you click Assign Math, you will see Add Assignment, and then you will also see Recently Completed Assignments, and it'll show you. First, I want to show you how to add. What I like about Front Row is that there are different types of assignments. You have Adaptive Practice, which automatically starts a new domain. Those are the 5 domains for elementary math. Starts it with a pretest, and then they get personalized practice at their level based on that pretest. That is the most important thing that I love about Front Row. It is personalized practice. The next one is Targeted Practice Assignment, which I do most commonly because it is Common Core State Standards, which you can pick and choose based on what you're teaching at the moment and have students practice independently, and then you can get feedback immediately. Then there's Benchmark Assignments, and then you have Inquiry-Based Lessons, which is also something new that Front Row has added. So let's do a Targeted Practice Assignment. Here you can pick a domain. We have all the domains based on whatever grade level you are doing. I'm going to pick fractions because it is something that is big in 3rd and 4th and 5th grade. As you scroll down, you can see the standards. You would pick your standard. You can see the grade level is the first number, 333 for 3rd. Then you have 4th grade. Then you have 5th grade. Just an FYI, you can actually choose a 3rd grade standard even though you are in 4th grade, and you can assign it to certain kids who need 3rd grade practice before starting 4th grade practice. But I'm going to choose addition of fractions, and then down below you will see all my students, and I'm going to select my math students. And as you can see, I'm skipping over some students because they are not in my math class. And this is great for differentiation as well. If you only need a couple of kids to practice addition of fractions, this would be a great way to do that as well. And then I can always check my total right up here, 15 students selected, and assign. Once it is assigned, you can see the targeted practice assignment, the number that it is. You can actually see the standard and what it is that they're practicing, the date you assigned it, and how many students have completed it. When you click on it, you can see who is not completed and who is completed. When you click on the showing the recently completed assignments, you can see the assignments that were done in the past month. All the other ones will be deleted. And then here it says See Results in Sessions tab, but because we have a free edition, you will not be able to see them in the Sessions tab. Let's say all my students complete this tomorrow. That is when I can actually see the data. When I click here, it'll actually show me the data. But if all students have completed it, that data will disappear the next day. That's kind of one thing that is a downfall of the free edition. You don't get the data right away. You don't get to keep the data, but if you check on it right away, you can print the data and use it as a grade or use it to assess what you're going to do next in the classroom. That is one thing I've been doing all school year, making sure I check if all students have finished it that day, that I print out the actual data before it gets deleted the next day. So when I click see results, you can see the result, the assignment, the date. Right now it's incomplete because nobody has done it. But if I click this out, I can see the accuracy. The accuracy is what I use to assign a P, I, or N, and then I work on creating small groups from there if needed for more practice. Going to ELA is a bit different. You can see I have a couple of assignments here students have not completed. So I'm going to show you what it looks like back from Valentine's Day. You can click on it, I can see results, and here you can see what grade level the reading was on, the accuracy of the questions they've answered. Another good thing about this is that you can assign writing based on that reading. And again, I can click on that and I can see the accuracy. You would have to go in and actually grade the writing. That's a bit different. You can see all the assignments and then the recently completed. Again, these are more recent, last week. About a month ago, but you will not be able to see it because it's been over 24 hours. Social studies is new, so I have not added an assignment, but when you click on it, they're basically articles, and these articles are very cool. I have been emailing back and forth with Front Row, and they're adding lots and lots of topics, and you can see they are organized by grade level as well. They're working on a lot more for the lower grade levels. I've given you a quick overview of the teacher side, but now I want to show you the student side. So here I am on student.frontroad.com for the students to log in. And I'm going to log in as one of my students, Abby. So depending on what you put in for your classroom, they will use to log in. And then there is a class code which you have when you log in. So our class code is QY2T SZ, very similar to joining Google Classroom. And then we're logging on. So here you can see Abby has a penguin and not a pig. When students begin, they all have a pig, and you can see they have coins. The coins are earned as they answer questions. There are different ways to answer questions and earn the coins. Then it actually takes them to a piggy bank, a store, in which they can choose the glasses, the hat, the outfits, change to a penguin, change to other animals. What's important here is that I love is that when they get to go to the piggy store, the actual software tells them when they can go, and they're only allowed to be in there for about 1.5 minutes. After that, they can't choose to go to the piggy store, so students aren't just playing around in the piggy store whenever they want, which is great. Down below you can see the math, ELA, and assignments, and here you can see most coins today. The software automatically splits them into different groups, and they can see each day how many coins each group has racked up. So I'm going to go to math because I just assigned an assignment. So when Abby clicks on math, she can see math fluency, which is fact practice. I think it's great the students can practice their math facts, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And then you can see the levels that she has completed in measurement and data, in geometry, numbers and operations in base 10, numbers and operations fractions, and operations and algebraic thinking. There are more domains here that go above, and as you can see, these would use the pretest. So that pretest puts them on their individualized level, which I love. Assignments, you can see there is the fraction assignment that was assigned. And here you can see an example of some questions. So Abby has lots of tools on the side to use. It could be read to her. There is always a video that is linked to each question to help students if they're having trouble. Then they can use this space over here to draw. They have multiple choice. They have select all, select several, and they can see how far they've gone. And you will also be able to see your coins once you've earned it. So we have 1 point here. If I go back to Abby's home page and go back to assignments, you can see all her finished and all her finished. And if we go to ELA, she can practice. So if she wanted to, she could go in and practice reading as well, just like the math. They can click and go on to any levels So usually when we're finished early, I say you can go on front row and you can practice math levels, practice math facts, or you can practice reading articles. So other than Storia, Scholastic News Online, the students also have articles on front row to practice because it comes along with questions. So we can read about Rosa Parks, and this is individualized based on her pre-test. So if her pretest turned out to be a 4th grade reading level, this would be around 4th grade reading level. If it turned out to be around a 5th grade reading level, it would be about a 5th grade reading level. Then we have some vocabulary words, which is great and new for front row, and the questions. All right, that is a great small short overview, as short as I can get it, about front row, both the teacher side and the student side. I will be sending out a link, and if you use my link, you will be able to have a free month of front row, the school edition, which gives you much more, as long as you have at least 3 students that have practiced on front row. So I will send out this link. If you use it, create your account, add your class, and get them practicing. Thanks for watching.